right, so substitution, like we went over before, follow the rules. If you follow the rules, I promise you, you will not go wrong. And remember, watch for signs and pay attention. You want to work fast, but you want to work carefully. So when you're practicing, that's what you're going to practice for. So let's get it. All right, so this is our system right here. This is our system. Okay, so we're going to solve it via substitution. So we're going to solve equation 1 for x. So let me see if you can see me. All right, cool. Is that better? All right. All right, I'm solving for x. I'm gonna move it on this side. Plus 9. Okay. So now I solved equation 1 for x. Now I'm going to substitute the resulting equation into equation 2 and 3. And then I'm going to simplify. Okay. So I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to substitute it into equation 2. Let me number these right quick. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I'm taking this right here. So I'm going to have negative x to y minus 3z plus 9 plus 3y minus z equals negative 6. Okay, so I'm going to solve it. I'm going to simplify it. So this negative right here, it changes the sign of everything inside. So I'm going to distribute this negative into this term right here. So I got negative 2y plus 3z minus 9 plus 3y minus z equals negative 6. Okay, now I'm going to simplify. So I have negative 2y and 3, so I have y. Remember, when the signs are different, you subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. Okay, so I have y, negative 2 and positive 3 is 1, so I got 1y. And then I have 3 and negative 1. That's going to be plus, whoop, tripping. All right, that's 2z. And then I have negative 9 right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that 9 on this side. And I'm gonna change it to get rid of it on this side. I gotta add 9. I'm gonna add 9 on this side. So I'm gonna get 3. All right. So this right here is now 2 prime. So I'm gonna go ahead and write it right here. 2 prime is y plus 2z equals 3. Okay. So now I can erase that. Where's my eraser? Give me 1 second. Let me get my eraser. All right, I'm back. All right. So let me erase this right here. Okay, so now, and that was we're still on step 2. So remember, we substitute the resulting equation, this one, into equation 2. So that's what we did, and we got 2 prime and equation 3. So now we're going to substitute it into equation 3 and simplify it. Okay, so I'm taking this right here, and I'm substituting into this x right here. So this is going to be 2, and then I got 2y minus 3z plus 9 minus 5y plus 5z equals 17. Okay, so now I have 4y minus 6z plus 18 minus 5y plus 5z equals 17. So now I can simplify. So I got 4y and negative 5y, so that's gonna be negative y. And then I have negative 7z and 5z, that's gonna be negative z. And then I have positive 18. I wanna get rid of it and put it on the other side. So I'm gonna subtract 18. I'm gonna subtract 18 on this side. So now I have negative 1. All right, and this is my 3' equation. Okay, so now I have 2' and 3'. So now, and remember, watch the signs. Make sure you got all the signs correctly. If you don't get it, you're in for a world of pain, and you're just gonna waste time. All right. So now now we have 2' and 3'. So now we're gonna solve 2' and 3' as a 2-equation, 2-variable system. All right. So I'm just gonna write it right here. So we're solving this as a 2-variable, 2-equation system. All right. So we're going to solve for y in 2' and substitute the result into 3' and solve for z. All right. So let me make sure you can see. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna solve for y. So we got y equals negative 2z plus 3. And then we're gonna substitute this. Let me label these so you won't get confused. And substitute. Okay, so we solve for y in 2' and we're gonna substitute this y into 3'. Okay, so I take the y equals this right here. So I'm gonna substitute it into 3'. So I got negative y, and what is y? We said y is negative 2z plus 3 minus z equals negative 1. And now we solve. So this is a negative right here. So we're gonna distribute this negative into these terms. And we're gonna get positive 2z minus 3 minus z equals negative 1. And now we're gonna solve for z. So 2z and negative 1z is z. And then we have this negative 3 right here. We're just gonna move it on the other side. So I'm gonna add 3 right here. We're gonna add 3 right here. So we got z equals 2. Okay? So we solve for z. Now we're gonna substitute the value of z into equation 2' to find the y value. Okay? So z is 2, and we're gonna substitute it into 2'. So let me write this. You say z equals 2. All right, so 2' is y plus 2z equals 3. Z is 2, so we got y plus 2 times z, which is 2, equals 3. So y plus 4 equals 3. And we're just gonna isolate y. And now we got y equals negative 1. So y equals negative 1. So now we're pretty much home free. Now we substitute the y and the z values into equation 1 and find the value of x. This is equation 1 right here. So I have x minus 2y. What is y? Y is negative 1 plus 3z. What is z? Z is 2 equals 9. So now I have We got -2 and -1. That's +2 plus 6 and x. So now we have 2 plus 6 is 8. And then we have x equals 1. It's easy. Okay, so I'm gonna write x equals 1 right here. So this right here, so this system right here has one solution, and it's this triplet right here. So my solution is x equals 1, y equals -1, and z equals 2. Simple. All right, so if you have any questions, just you can email me, or you can give me a call. We can FaceTime or do what we need to do. But remember what we said, don't leave any money on the table. Make sure you're watching for the signs, pay attention, and try to practice like you're gonna be working on the exam. You know, you don't wanna waste time. Get all your negatives right the first time, and you'll do pretty well.